Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 57th commencement of Finger Lakes Community College. I am Dr. Laura Ortiz, Provost and Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. I am thrilled to celebrate the class of 2025 with those of you on our beautiful campus and those in our online community that reaches across the nation and around the globe. We will begin our ceremony with the national anthem. Please stand as you are able. Please be seated. As part of commencement, we take time to recognize some very special people to the FLCC community. Earlier this year, the Board of Trustees approved emeritus status for FLCC retirees. Emeritus is a Latin word meaning to serve out one's term, but it signifies much more than longtime service. Think of it as a hall of fame for faculty and staff who have made lasting contributions. Our first honoree is Karen O'Donnell, Professor Emeritus of Developmental Studies and Humanities. Professor Emeritus O'Donnell was unable to join us today. Let me share some of the reasons she holds this honor. Professor O'Donnell served the college with distinction for over 33 years. Beginning as an adjunct faculty instructor in 1986 and progressing through the ranks to become full professor in 1999. Her legacy is evident in the countless lives she touched through her teaching, mentorship, and dedication to student success. Her recognition with the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching in 2004 speaks to her abilities as an educator. Her innovative approach to education included developing College 101 as an online course through the SUNY Learning Network. Students consistently praised her straightforward teaching style and her appreciation and respect for their perspectives. Professor O'Donnell stood out within her profession by presenting at national conferences and reviewing textbooks for major publishing companies. Her most lasting impact has been her mentorship of fellow faculty, particularly those transitioning from industry to academia. She conducted classroom observations and offered informal guidance. She also worked to enhance the college's faculty onboarding process and teaching and learning initiatives. We thank Professor O'Donnell for her many contributions to FLCC for over 3 decades. We also recognize the late Kathy Schwartz posthumously with emeritus distinction. The Honorable Kathy Schwartz served the college for 29 years while simultaneously maintaining a remarkable commitment to public service as a town justice for Gorham. Her legacy at FLCC is characterized by her exceptional dedication to institutional growth, union leadership, and mentorship of both faculty, staff, and students. Kathy retired in 2022 and passed away in September 2024. We present her with this honor to let her family know how much we remember and value her contributions to FLCC. Now, I would like to introduce the rest of our guests on stage. I will start with members of the Board of Trustees and ask them to stand as I call their names and remain standing until all have been recognized. Board Chair Donald Cass, Board Vice Chair Richard Russell, Board Secretary George Cushman, and board members Jeff Assels, Joan Geis, Stephen Martin, and student trustee Misty Hall, a December 2024 graduate. Thank you for your service to our college. I now ask members of the President's Cabinet to stand as I call their names and remain standing until all have been recognized. Bree Chupalio, Chief Advancement Officer, Dr. Sim Covington, Chief Diversity Officer and Dean of Student Athlete Development, Edward Kelty, Chief Information Officer, Dr. Deborah Ortloff, Vice President for Strategic Initiatives and Assessment, Jennifer Parsons, Assistant Director for Talent Management, Brittany Schutz, Assistant Director of Human Resources Operations, Jason Tack, Vice President of Administration and Finance, and Dr. Carol Urbatus, Vice President of Enrollment Management. Thank you for your service to our college. I also have the honor of introducing FLCC's recipients of the State University of New York Chancellor's Award for Excellence. This distinction acknowledges individuals across the SUNY system for notable achievement. FLCC has 7 recipients this year. I ask them to stand when their names are called and remain standing until all have been recognized. Joseph Mariconda, Professor of Criminal Justice and the mace bearer for today's ceremony. He is a recipient of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Faculty Service. Patrick Ray, Associate Professor of Culinary Arts and Chair of the Business Department. He is a recipient of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Scholarship and Creative Activities. Student Trustee Misty Hall, recipient of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. And Nessa Conso Gonzalez, Class of 2025 and Vice President of the Student Corporation. She is a recipient of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Thank you. You may be seated. And 3 honorees that are not with us today are Margaret Lorenzetti, Assistant Director of Development and Director of Commencement. She is the recipient for the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Professional Service. Mary Ellen Tallman, Account Clerk and Typist for the Library, recipient of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Classified Service. We also recognize Dr. Eric Marsh, Professor and Chair of the Health and Science and Human Performance Department. He is a recipient of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching. We are proud of the outstanding work of all of our Chancellor Award recipients. I would would also like to introduce the rest of our platform party. Please stand as I call your name. Ethan Fogg, class of 2000 and president of the FLCC Alumni Association. Student Corporation President, Terrence Dom Dominguez Hover. Our keynote speaker, the Honorable Latoya S. Lee, Rochester City Court Judge and a member of the class of 2003. And Dr. Robert Nye, 5th President of Finger Lakes Community College. Dr. Nye, would you begin our messages to the graduates?
Thank you, Laura. Welcome, everyone here today as we celebrate the class of 2025. To family and friends, thank you for all of the ways that you've supported our graduates in their journey. To the faculty and staff that are here today, thank you for your exceptional teaching and service for our students and our student athletes. You have always been there for our students when they needed advice, encouragement, and support. Your dedication to our students is simply inspiring. Thank you. In today's ceremony, we see example after example of our college values: inquiry, vitality, perseverance, and interconnectedness. Inquiry brings us all together. As we teach and we learn in specific fields, we discover deeper and wider ways to learn. Many of you may know Patty Rockwell, a professor of environmental conservation and horticulture. Professor Rockwell thought she would take some culinary classes to improve her skills, and she ended up completing the entire culinary arts degree. She says she learned far more than how to make risotto or the perfect steak. She said taking on the role of a student alongside all of you graduates has made her humble and grateful for the kindness and the skill of others. You have given her new insights as a teacher. Also, and what may be a first, we have two other employees who also walk in your shoes today. First, Dr. Sim Covington, our Chief Diversity Officer, has earned a degree in criminal justice and certificates in criminal justice and corrections. And we have Dr. Laura Ortiz, our Provost and Chief Academic Officer, who receives a paralegal certificate this afternoon. Yes, thank you. These examples truly demonstrate just how much we value inquiry here at FLCC. We also see vitality every day in the energy and spirit of our students, and they bring into their research, their field experiences, their internships, their athletics, their events, their performance, and their exhibits. Yet the value probably most on display at graduation today may be perseverance. We see how hard you work and the many challenges that you have overcome. For instance, Renee Campbell, assistant professor in social science, knew by just looking at Chandra Goodwin in class one day that she needed a talk. Chandra had learned that she has the same genetic predisposition to cancer that caused her to lose her mother when Chandra was just 16. She was in Renee's class as a result of a promise that she made to her mother to become a professional who helps others. She never forgot that promise to her mother, and she graduates here today with a degree in human services. But even more remarkable is that while she was coping with her personal challenges, she earned that degree in just 18 months. She transfers to Keuka's College of Social Work program, and she thanks Renee, Professor Kelly Govan, and others who supported her along the way. Just like Chandra, there are so many graduates here today that have similar stories that relate to our college values, and they're equally as inspiring. And we are so very proud of each and every one of you in celebrating your story and your success here today. As you leave here for the next chapter in your lives, please know that you will always be part of the essence of our great interconnected FLCC community. We will see an incredible example of interconnectedness today when Professor Emeritus David Prohl hands his granddaughter, Sydney Ross, her diploma. Professor Prohl was one of the small group of faculty and administrators who started this college in 1968. He is one of the original storefront pioneers, having taught science and spaces in downtown Canandaigua wherever we could find classrooms to teach. Sydney's mother, Heather Ross, is an adjunct instructor of mathematics here. They both grew up hearing stories about Professor Prohl's love of teaching, and both Heather and Sydney started FLCC classes while in high school. Sydney, by the way, is still in high school. After getting her associate degree, she will graduate from Canandaigua Academy next month and transfer to Binghamton University to study biomedical engineering. We welcome Professor Prohl as he comes full circle in celebrating his granddaughter's accomplishment at the institution he helped build. And then finally, thank you. Finally, it is our hope that each and every one of you graduate here stay in touch and stay interconnected to FLCC, because we would love to hear from you and hear about and celebrate your future journeys and adventures. Congratulations and best wishes for continuing your awesome journeys in life. I now have the privilege of inviting our mace bearer, Professor Joseph Mariconda, to give the greetings on behalf of faculty, followed by Student Corporation President Terrence Dominguez Hover, whom we all know as Dom.
President Nye, trustees, colleagues, invited guests, family, friends, loved ones, and graduates of the class of 2025. On behalf of the faculty, welcome to our 57th commencement. The big thing that you graduates will be dealing with seems to be AI, or its full name, artificial intelligence. Although it has a place in today's world, it should not be used in place of human thought or human-to-human communication. You attend college to learn and experience all sorts of aspects of life and education, and to communicate with others, as well as use your education to build a good life for yourself. It is about you. AI should be considered an assistant, not the leader. The acronym AI has another meaning that I like much better. AI also stands for all in, meaning in whatever you do, you should be all in. Your mind, your body, and your spirit. With using these three things will pretty much take you anywhere you want to go in life. It will give you communication skills and interaction with others, whether it's family, friends, or even strangers. On a side note, after 19 years, I will be retiring as a full-time professor. For the last 9 years, I have been honored to represent the faculty as Faculty Alliance Chair. I am proud of how this faculty and staff work to make our students successful. We are all here today because we value knowledge. As graduates, you're here today because you did the work and put in the effort. You gain the skills and knowledge to advance to the next stage of your lives, whether it's furthering your education, a new career, or both. As faculty, we sincerely hope we have given you the tools to advance and do well. On a final note, I will borrow from an orator who had a radio show in the 1970s. Today, they'd be considered an influencer with a podcast. Oh, by the way, a radio is a separate box that music came out of with no subscription needed. He would end his show by saying, "Keep your feet on the ground and keep searching for the stars." Pretty good advice, but if you see a star you like, jump up, hang on to it, and try it out. If you like what it offers, keep it. If not, let it go and pick something else that you may like. So never stop learning. Be proud of your accomplishments. Do good things. And as I have always told my criminal justice students, please stay safe. From all the faculty, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in showing our love and appreciation for the class of 2025. Please welcome Dom, our Student Corporation President, to the podium. Thank you.
Wow, they said it was going to be different once you get up here. They weren't lying. Hello, everyone. As Student Corporation President, it is my honor to address you on this special day. Graduation is not just a ceremony. It's a celebration of our journey, our resilience, and countless hours we have dedicated to our education. It is also a reminder of something far more profound: the power we hold within ourselves to define our own worth and chart our own paths. Throughout our journey at FLCC, I've watched many of you encounter challenges and obstacles. There were moments of doubt, times when we questioned ourselves and our abilities, and instances when we felt overwhelmed. Yet here we are, standing tall and proud, having conquered all of these hurdles. In life, there will always be voices that attempt to dictate our worth and steer us in a direction we might not want to go in. These voices may come from society, peers, or even within ourselves. They may tell us that we're not good enough, that our dreams are too ambitious, or that we should conform to a predefined mold. But today I urge you to silence all of those voices. Do not let anyone determine your worth or direction in life. Each of us is unique with our own set of talents, passions, and aspirations. Our worth is not defined by external validation, but by the intrinsic value that we bring to the world. It is our responsibility to recognize and embrace our individuality, to pursue our dreams with unwavering conviction, and to forge our own paths. There's also a misconception that a community college education is somehow less valuable than one from a four-year institution. This could not be further from the truth. Our time at FLCC has equipped us with skills, knowledge, and experiences that are just as rigorous and enriching as those offered anywhere else. We have learned from dedicated faculty, engaged in meaningful projects, and formed lasting connections with our peers. Our degree is not just a piece of paper. It represents the countless hours that we've spent studying, the late nights we have had to endure, and the personal growth that we've achieved. It is a reflection of our commitment to our goals and our belief in the power of education. To my fellow graduates, I say this: believe in yourself, trust in your abilities, and most importantly, never let anyone determine your worth or direction in life. You have the power to shape your destiny and to create a future that is uniquely yours. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world awaits your brilliance. Go forth and make your mark. Thank you.
Thank you, Dom. I've truly enjoyed working with you and your fellow student leaders this year. I now have the great honor to introduce our commencement speaker, the Honorable Judge Latoya S. Lee, class of 2003. Judge Lee's story is both familiar and remarkable. She grew up in Rochester without wealth or connections. She thought she wanted to be an attorney, but was not quite sure what that meant or whether she could do it. It wasn't until her first paralegal class at FLCC with Professor Cassie Kent that she started to think that she could excel in studying law. She took it one step at a time, first with an associate's degree, then a bachelor's degree in paralegal studies from Hillbrook College, and with her acceptance to Thomas M. Cooley School of Law in Michigan, her goal was now closer than ever. She devoted herself to her classes and graduated cum laude, and after passing the bar exam, she worked as a mortgage foreclosure defense attorney with the Empire Justice Center. She was moved by clients' trauma of losing the spaces where they gardened, held their barbecues, and holiday get-togethers. The late Betty Tyson, the Rochester woman who spent 25 years falsely imprisoned for murder, was one of her clients. She was drawn to criminal law and became an assistant public defender in Monroe County. And now, as Rochester City Court judge, she has even more potential to make a difference in others' lives. The people in her court are at a crossroads. As a judge, she is in a position, through her actions and her words, to change the course of their lives for the better. Judge Lee represents the transformative power of education, first in the student, then in numerous ways that she brings her knowledge and experience to bear in the community. She once sat where you are now. We are proud of her achievements and honored to have her return to us. Please welcome to the podium the Honorable Judge LaToya Lee, Rochester City Court Judge.
Whew, Dom, you're right. Good afternoon, graduates, family, faculty, alumni. Graduates, I want to welcome you as each of you leave the rank of student and ascend to the distinct honor of being an alumnus of Finger Lakes Community College. It's truly, clap that up. It's truly an honor to be standing here today, back at FLCC, the place where I began my own journey toward a future that I never could have imagined in 2003 when I walked across this stage as a student. FLCC, its faculty, my peers, changed the trajectory of my life. Today, it feels both surreal and humbling to return not as a graduate, but as a guest speaker. To think, a couple of decades ago, I was in the same seat you're sitting in now. Nervous, excited, and unsure of exactly what life would bring me. Whether you are beaming with pride or checking your watch every 2 minutes, I assure you that this will be one of the greatest moments of your life, and you should dwell in it. I want to be brief in my remarks to you, but I want to be honest. The intense feelings that you have today can be fleeting. Tomorrow, you will continue to sift through congratulatory messages with a full heart and a tired smile. Next week, you'll catch yourself flipping through the photos on social media, possibly wondering which family member took the ill-advised photo with your eyes closed. Next week, 1 month after graduation, you'll smile as you run your fingertips across the lettering on your degree. You'll undoubtedly remember the near heart attacks of turning in an assignment at 11:59 p.m. 3 to 4 months after graduation, some of you will be at university ready to start the process all over again. Others will try to navigate the career ladder. 6 months after graduation, some of you may be unemployed or underemployed, searching your head and heart for guidance. 1 year after my law school graduation, I was working at Paychex in a call center, making between $11 and $13 an hour, although I had an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a law degree, and had officially passed the bar exam, therefore making me a licensed attorney in the state of New York. Success was nothing like what I had envisioned. I had stints of underemployment. I was too scared to network. Throughout college, I never did an outside internship. My mistakes and failures became too numerous to count. When I started my college career at FLCC, I thought I had everything figured out. In my mind, I thought of a degree as currency. After I put in my time to obtain a degree, I thought I'd walk through the door of a company, degree hoisted like a torch, and trade my years of education for a career. Well, if any of you are expecting that, let me go ahead and tell you, that's not how it works. After graduation, I didn't immediately land my dream job or know exactly what I wanted to do. I worked at places that weren't glamorous. I made mistakes, and sometimes I wondered if I had taken a wrong turn. I failed repeatedly. But with every failure came a lesson. Every unexpected job or challenge helped me grow in ways I never anticipated. I continued to show up. I know many of you are wondering, what's next? Will you go to university, jump into the workforce, take some time to figure things out? Trust me, whatever your next step is, it's okay if it doesn't exactly look how you imagine. I worked in call centers for several years with a bachelor's and an associate's degree, and again, even after I finished law school. I spent years in jobs that didn't align with my ultimate career goals, but I can honestly say that these were some of the most formative and character-building experiences of my life. Each job, each failure, each challenge added to a piece of the puzzle of who I am today. And here's the thing. You're not just starting the journey today, you're already on your way. The moment isn't just an ending, it's a new chapter in a much bigger story. So, don't be afraid to take risks, to make mistakes, and to change directions when you need to. Chin up, chest out, keep moving forward always. And I'll leave you with one final thought. Don't measure your success by someone else's standards. Define it for yourself. Your path may not look like mine, and that's perfectly okay. What matters is that you're true to yourself and the values you've cultivated along the way. Congratulations, class of 2025. I believe in you, and I can't wait to see where your journey takes you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Lee, for your inspiring remarks and for sharing in this special day with us. President Nye, would you join me at the podium? On behalf of the faculty at Finger Lakes Community College, it is my privilege and pleasure to certify to you and to all assembled here and in our online community that all of today's candidates for degrees and certificates have fulfilled the requirements for their respective credentials. I recommend they be awarded their associate degrees and certificates at this time. Will all candidates rise as you are able? President Nye, I present to you the class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Ortiz. By the power vested in me by the State University of New York and the Board of Trustees of Finger Lake Community College, upon fulfillment of all the requirements and upon the recommendations of the Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs and Provost and the faculty of Finger Lakes Community College, I do hereby confer upon you the associate degrees and certificates which you are entitled with all the privileges, rights, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Please be seated. Representatives of our academic departments will read the names of the graduates. As students cross the stage, family and friends may come forward to take photographs in the designated area to the left of the graduate seating. Graduates, please return to your seats after crossing the stage. Our ceremony will wrap up soon after the last diploma, and we will celebrate you one last time with the traditional FLCC Honor Guard. Let's get started with Assistant Professor Tomas Gonzalez reading the names of the Business Department graduates.
Dixie Gilmore with honors, an associate in paralegal and legal studies. Associate in Business Administration, Jasmine Marie Cummings Cresswell with high honor. Associate in Business Administration, Morgan E. Ward. Associate in Business Administration, Samuel Robert Hogan. Associate in Sports Studies, Owen Paul Gallivan. Associate in Business Administration, Sergio Alberto Baron with honor. Associate in Business Administration, João Pedro Melo de Oliveira. Associate in Business Administration, Juan Antonio Silveira Roca. Associate in Paralegal and Legal Studies, Tracy L. Bennett with honor. What's that? Bish. Associate in Business Administration, Riley Elizabeth Bish. Associate in Business Administration, Quan M. Cao with high honor. Associate in Business Administration, Isaac A. Punt with honor. Certificate in Culinary Arts, Dylan D. Cook.
Hey, Dylan.
Associate in Culinary Arts, William B. Walker with high honor. Certificate in Culinary Arts, Michael V. Hoffman. Associate in Culinary Arts, Madeline I. Ashley with honor. Certificate in Culinary Arts, Gwen G. Bradley. Associate in Culinary Arts, Ella J. Barlow. Associate in Business Administration, Kylie S. Johnson. Oh, I gotta say it, hold on. Presenting her degree are her parents, Professors Jeremy Termini, a professor of Health Sciences and Human Performance, and Dr. Jacqueline Termini, Professor of Humanities Department Chair, Francesca Marie Termini, Associate in Business Administration. Can I say Professor? Professor Patricia Thomas Rockwell, Associate in Culinary Arts with high honor. Dr. Laura Ortiz, Certificate in Paralegal. What's that? Associate in Business Administration, Casey Kathleen Fagnan with honor. Associate in Paralegal and Legal Studies, Alexandra Lynn Barber with honor. Associate in Accounting, Ethan Kailongo, with high honor. Hey, Rachel. Certificate in Paralegal, Rachel H. Mahoney, with honor. Associate in Business Administration, Lee E. Redding. Leah E. Redding. Associate in Business Administration, Owen M. Brown. Associate in Business Administration, Braden Edgerton. Associate in Business Administration, Amanda L. Hilburn, with honor. Associate in Business Administration, Natasha Randall. Associate in Hospitality and Tourism Management, Jordan Danielle Lang, with high honor. Associate in Business Administration, Katie Arthur, with honor. Associate in Business Administration, Nina Tran, with high honor. Ralia. Associate in Business Administration, Emily Ralia, with high honor. Associate in Culinary Arts, Jade Lee Roussel. Associate in Culinary Arts, Austin Rustin. Associate in Culinary Arts, Connor Allen Farmer, with honors.
Can you say the GOAT at the end of my name?
I can't. Associate in Business Administration, Carl G. Barwald, the GOAT. Associate in Business Administration, Garrett P. Hilton. Associate in Business Administration, Israel Acevedo Razandiz. Associate in Business Administration, Bryce T. Nixon, with honor. Associate in Business Administration, Aaron D. Hennessy, with honor. Associate in Marketing, Mark Evan Williams. How do you pronounce the last name?
Grapesma.
Associate in Business Administration, Natalie Ann Gripsma. Associate in Business Administration, Zoe Elizabeth Dean, with high honor. Associate in Business Administration, Peyton Joyce Stoddard, with high honor. Associate in Business Administration, Ellie Gerbic, with high honor. Associate in Business Administration and Childhood Education, Maria Reinhardt, with high honor. Associate in Sports Study, Alexander Ethan Thur, with honor. Associate in Accounting, Stephen M. Saylor. Patain. Associate in Marketing, Kenneth Charles Patain, Jr. Oh, is that it? You want me to
My
announce
turn
you?
now? No, I can announce.
You sure?
Yeah,
I'm happy to do it.
it's all right. Put your cards in.
Upside down.
Yeah. I'm Carrie Brewer, Chair of the Computing Sciences Department, and I will announce our Computing Sciences graduates. Associate in Game Programming and Design, Owen C. Fifield. Associate in Web and Mobile Development, Nicholas Davidson with honor. Associate in Web and Mobile Development, Zana Zalizniak with high honor. Associate in Networking and Cybersecurity, Gerald Andrew Lewis, Jr. Associate in Game Programming and Design, Ryan W. Watson. Associate in Networking and Cybersecurity, Darren R. Smith. Associate in Web and Mobile Development, Darian Hendricks. Associate in Networking and Cybersecurity, Ronald R. Reynolds.
Thank you.
Associate in Game Programming and Design, Ronald G. Marino. Associate in Computer Science, Jeffrey Richard Ingerick with honor. Associate in Computer Information Systems, Caroline Eleanor Donegan with high honor.
Congratulations.
Associate in Computer Science, Lennox Rain Oliver. Associate in Networking and Cybersecurity, Garrett M. Anderson.
Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is John Faust, Chair of the Environmental Conservation and Horticulture Department. I have the great pleasure of reading the names of our 2025 graduates. Associate in Environmental Science, Samuel Edward Lattimore. Associate in Environmental Science, Jonathan W. Gulick. Associate in Natural Resources Conservation, Asher B. McNatt. Associate in Natural Resources Conservation and Certificate in Natural Resources Conservation, James Patrick Tokaz, with honor. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology and Environmental Science, Morgan T. Cheney, with high honor. Associate in Natural Resources Conservation, Mackenzie R. Ferris. Associate in Environmental Science and Fish and Wildlife Technology, Zalia M. Doring, with high honor. Associate in Horticulture, Heather E. Emery. Associate in Horticulture, Jamie B. Tansey, with honor. Associate in Environmental Science, Ethan J. Bigelow. Associate in Environmental Science, Madeline M. Walton. Associate in Environmental Science, Gwen E. DiMaggio, with high honor. Associate in Environmental Science, Gracie Christiansen. Associate in Natural Resources Conservation, Hannah Marie Fegley, with honor. Associate in Natural Resources Conservation, Angelina Marie Rossi. Associate in Environmental Science, Grace A. Holmes, with honor. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Benjamin Brawl. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Hayden Edward Tritley. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Tyler J. Gibbous. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Jackson Everett Bush. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Zachary Aiden Clark. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Nate D. Burley. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Owen A. Sweeting. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Ethan Miner. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Matthew Ronald Klee. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Madison Renee Conklin. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Alexis Lynn Cody. Associate in Fish and Wildlife Technology, Layla B. Cole. Associate in Horticulture, Cannabis Biology and Cultivation, Sin Lynn Vega. Associate in Viticulture and Wine Technology, Samuel T. Rocha. Associate in Viticulture and Wine Technology, Rachel Wolfanger, with high honor. Associate in Natural Resources Conservation, Amelia K. Adams. Associate in Viticulture and Wine Technology, Michaela Lynn Ryder. Associate in Viticulture and Wine Technology, Amanda A. Mott. Associate in Viticulture and Wine Technology, Gerald Samuel Decker. Associate in Horticulture, Elisa Daniel Snow. Associates in Horticulture and Business Administration, Lillian E. Walker, with honor. Associate in Horticulture, Marissa Lynn Ash, with honor. Associate in Horticulture, Benjamin G. Alaperti, with honor. Associate in Horticulture, Patrick J. Sands, with high honor. Associate in Horticulture, Cannabis Biology and Cultivation, Nicole A. Kimber. Associate in Horticulture, Cannabis Biology and Cultivation, Carter Brown. Associate in Horticulture, Cannabis Biology and Cultivation, Aiden G. Silloway. Associate in Horticulture, Paul D. Keenert, with high honor. Associate in Natural Resources Conservation, Robert W. Kobus III. Associate in Environmental Science, Reggie Hashim, with high honor. Associate in Horticulture, Blue W.I.R. Mitchell, with high honor. Associate in Horticulture, David J. Everson, with high honor. Associate in Horticulture, Daniel L. Zerby, with high honor. Associate in Horticulture, Carlos J. Rodriguez Merced.
I like how you did that. Good afternoon. My name is Jeremy Termini, Professor of Kinesiology and Human Performance. It is my distinct honor to present the graduates from the Department of Health Sciences and Human Performance. With an Associate in Healthcare Studies, Nivea A. Johnson. Go ahead. With an Associate's in Healthcare Studies, Madison G. Anderson. With the best degree, an Associate's in Kinesiology and Human Performance, Logan V. Roberts, with honor. With an Associate's in Nutrition and Dietetics and Healthcare Studies, Isabella M. Bourne. An Associate's in EMT Paramedic, Ashley Beeler. With an Associate's in Physical Education and Exercise Science, Molly Goulet. An Associate in Healthcare Studies, Monica Nicole Calasurdo. With an Associate in Nutrition and Dietetics, Carrie L. Oderman, with honor. With an Associate's in Healthcare Studies, Nicole Reimer, with high honors. An Associate in Healthcare Studies, Selena Smith, with honors. An Associate in Healthcare Studies, Brandy Muriel Hart. With an Associate in Healthcare Studies, Kirza Hernandez. With an Associate in Healthcare Studies, Sydney Joyce Susher. With an Associate in Healthcare Studies, Olivia R. Wellman. With an Associate in Healthcare Studies, Alexis Ann Lawless. With an Associate's in Healthcare Studies, Jillian Ray Micklin, with high honors. With an Associate in Healthcare Studies, Mackenzie Montemarano, with honors. With an Associate in Kinesiology and Human Performance, Jennifer Kowalik. With an Associate in Healthcare Studies, Kiana L. Rodriguez. With an Associate's in Kinesiology and Human Performance, Justin Miguel Luna. With an Associate's in Kinesiology and Human Performance, Noah Michael Bosket. With an Associate's in Physical Education and Exercise Science, Cooper B. Bates. With an Associate in Physical Education and Exercise Science, Michael M. Neumann. Attaboy. With an Associate in Physical Education and Exercise Science, Johnny W. Niles. With an Associate in Kinesiology and Human Performance, Trevor Joseph Brew. With an Associate in Physical Education and Exercise Science, Blake Phillip Wells. Left me hanging. With an Associate in Physical Education and Exercise Science, Barrett Sack. With an Associate in Healthcare Studies, Chad M. Hoff, with honors. For those of you in my HPE 227 and 270 classes, don't forget you have projects due next week, otherwise this is worthless.
Hello, I'm Kath Fuchs, representing the Humanities Department. I'm an English instructor. Associate of Arts in Humanities, Ella Miller. Associate in Creative Writing, Finn Cooley. Associate in Creative Writing, Hannah J. Cox. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Julie Ora McKee with high honor. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Asia Arnita Fenn. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Gracie K. Landrigan with honor. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Elijah Maria Dominguez Hover with high honor. Associate in Creative Writing, Jabri Lois Johnson with honor. Associate in Creative Writing, Griffon Ciaran Avery, Acreage Phillips. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Nathaniel Day. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Corey C. Carr with high honor. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences and Healthcare Studies, Stella Reina Contreras. Associate in Creative Writing, Erica J. Newcomb. Associate in Creative Writing, Christina M. Latourette. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Lindsay Elaine Votipka. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Miranda B. Garza with honor. Associate in Humanities and Sciences, Anthony Davis Perry. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Madeline Stark with high honor. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Leah Wiggins with high honor. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Halima Hussein. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Jordan M. Lind with honor. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Brianna Lene McMinn with honor. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Misty J. Hall with high honor. Greeted by Mother Carrie Allen, one-stop specialist. Aww. Aww.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Lynn McNamara, and I am a nursing instructor from the nursing program, and I have the great pleasure to announce the individuals that have completed the nursing program and who will be receiving an associate in applied science in the field of nursing. Bethany Howden Zerby. Andres Rivera. Sydney P. Nance. Samantha J. Lennon. Daniel A. Cerneski. Emily E. Mungelli. Emily N. McCormick. Kelly Fisk. Sierra Leanne Green. Gretchen S. Staley. Chizome E. Okwadili. Chioma L. Okwadili. Ready?
Hello, this is Sam Samantha, Professor of Physics and Coordinator of Smart Systems Technologies. It's my distinct honor to announce graduates of Science and Technology Department and programs. Associates in Liberal Arts and Sciences and dual major in Computer Science, Kalena Ibrahim, with high honors. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Abigail M. York, with high honors. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Kiara Jade Waters. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Beryl Craig Ramakel Grimm. Associate in Architectural Technology, Henry Eblaran with honors. Associate in Architectural Technology, and she's greeted by her father, Andrew George, campus police officer, Lauren M. George. Associate in Architectural Technology, Gavin Bush with high honors. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Sydney M. Ross with high honors. She's greeted by her grandfather, David Pearl, my mentor, Professor Emeritus of Social Science. Associate in Mathematics, Caden Sanders. Associate in Biotechnology, Jackson R. Johnson. Associate in Biotechnology, Meadow Isabel Hill, with high honors. Associate in Biotechnology and Business Administration, Andrea Lynn Hook. Associate in Engineering Science, Preston Van Dusen with high honors. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Phoebe Parletto with high honors. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Bryn M. Westlake with high honor. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Sadie R. Kellenbach. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Jenna S. Bullard. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Janessa A. Spooner. Associate in Smart Systems Technology, Christian A. Maury with honor. Associate in Smart Systems Technology, Timothy E. Montgomery. Associate in Smart Systems Technology, Jacob K. George. Associate in Smart Systems Technologies, Jaden T. Anthony. Associate in Smart Systems Technologies, Gabriel Paruski. Associate in Smart Systems Technologies, Cameron Sloan Adams Wangler. Associate in Smart Systems Technologies, Thomas B. Kane.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Eric Duchess, Associate Professor of History, and it is my honor to introduce to you the graduates from the Social Science Department. Associate in Human Services, Sunshine H. Bunn. Associate in Psychology, Mackenzie L. Howard with honor. Associate in Human Services, Chandra Cherish Goodwin with high honor. Associate in Human Services, Marisha Lanice Sykes. Associate in Human Services, Trinity Sunshine Luisa Ortiz. Associate in Human Services, Stephanie M. Smith. Associate in Human Services, Caitlin L. Smith with honor. Associate in Chemical Dependency Counseling, Chelsea Goodrich with honor. Associate in Psychology and Chemical Dependency Counseling, Vanessa Gonzalez with honor. Certificate in Teaching Assistant, Catherine Renee Carr. Associate in Psychology, Cameron Canty with honor.
So she said just to let you know it is with honor. Shantale.
Okay. Associate in Psychology, Sean Tanae Lay with honor. Associate in Psychology, Nakia Renee Yan. Associate in Human Services, Lucas Alexander Sager. Associate in Human Services, Melissa L. Robbins with honor. Certificate in Teaching Assistant, Hannah Berry with honor. Associate in Criminal Justice, Caleb L. Rossier. Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice, Associate of Liberal Arts and Humanities, Allison Faith Hines with high honors. Associate in Criminal Justice, Aaron Gregory Weigert. Associate in Criminal Justice, Mason Tyler Thompson with honor. Hello.
It's Davila.
Associate in Criminal Justice, Avril Cristina Davila Altez. Associate in Criminal Justice, Lauren E. Blewett. Associate in Criminal Justice, Anthony J. Ortiz Martinez. Associate in Childhood Education, Riley Autumn Nagel with honor. Associate in Childhood Education, Brooke Hurley. Associate in Criminal Justice and Certificates in Criminal Justice and Corrections Officer, our Chief Diversity Officer, Dr. Sim Jonathan Covington, Jr. with high honor. Associate in Childhood Education, Michelina Williams with high honor. Associate in Childhood Education, Lillian K. Schaff with honor. Associate in Childhood Education, Austin L. Wolf. Associate in Psychology, Matthew A. Easley with high honor. Associate in Psychology, Trevor Edward Van Zant. Associate in Psychology, Natalie Ann Cox. Associate in Psychology, Tara Catherine Koning with honor. Associate in Human Services, Raymond T. Wiggins III. Certificate in Teaching Assistant, Lila E. Tuthill. Associate in Psychology, Bridget Karina Bollier. Certificate in Teaching Assistant, Luisa Macias with high honor. Associate in Psychology, Jacqueline N. Gibson. Associate in Psychology, Adelaide Graham. Certificate in Teaching Assistant, Dakota Jamie Rose Hibbs. Certificate in Teaching Assistant, Natajia Ridley. Associate in Childhood Education, Brittany Marie Plouffe.
Hello, I'm Adriana Misadola. I teach in communications, and it is my pleasure to announce the names of the grads from the Visual and Performing Arts Department. Associate in Communications, Jacob B. Main. Associate in Communications, Logan Scott Weingartner with honor. Associate in New Media, Serena Marie Eaton. Associate in Communications, Christina Sophie Rathburn. Associate in Theater Arts, Jennifer L. Martin. Associate in Theater Arts, Jonathan Richard Shaw. Associate in Theater Arts, Zachary J. Bowman with high honor. Associate in Theater Arts, Fallon Ashley Rain Rivera. Associate in Theater Arts, Echo Rain Burke. Associate in New Media, Logan Glade Weitzel. Associate in Fine Arts, Devin M. Sampson with high honor. Associate in Graphic Design, Laura D. Lopez with high honor. Associate in Graphic Design, Alexis Ecker with high honor. Associate in Graphic Design, Katie H. Palmisano. Associate in Graphic Design, Lucas J. McDowell with honor. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Kyle David McVeigh. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Nicholas W. Sheets with honor. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Carter R. Chesbro. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Landon Daniel Ingersoll with honor. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Ryan O. Warren with high honor. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Nicholas P. Moscato. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Nathan E. Kendrick with honor. Associate in Music Recording Technology, David G. Colley with high honor. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Eric Higgins with high honor. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Abdel G. Albino Toro. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Trisha Patel. Associate in Music Recording Technology, Trevor J. Agnello with honor. Associate in Music, Sophia Pastorius with high honor. Associate in Graphic Design, Jacob Clark Lyman. Associate in Fine Arts, Carolyn R. Benedetto. Associate in Fine Arts, Lily Christine Hubble. Associate in New Media, Kiara Zambrano Guerra. Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences and Certificate in Teaching Assistant, Anaria Sheffield. Associate in Fine Arts, Jonas R. Coleman. Associate in Graphic Design, Trevor Campbell. Associate in Fine Arts, Corinne L. Sprons with high honor. Associate in Graphic Design, Jack Henry Ramirez. And Associate in Graphic Design, Wesley James Joya with high honor.
Before we conclude, we will recognize students who have completed the ARC Ontario College Experience, a partnership between the ARC Ontario and Finger Lakes Community College. Among its many programs, the ARC Ontario offers vocational and life skills training to those with developmental disabilities. FLCC provides ARC Ontario students an opportunity to audit classes, socialize and develop skills through internships. This year, 2 young adults have met standards for independent living to graduate from the program. Please join me in congratulating our first graduate, Zachary Best. And our second graduate, Leah McConnell. Congratulations to both of you. Dr. Nye.
Wow, what a great afternoon. Thank you for everyone that participated. This now concludes the awarding of degrees and certificates. To our graduates who are now alumni of FLCC, today you begin a new relationship with the college, one that will last a lifetime. As alumni, you are the college's greatest source of pride, as well as its greatest resource of just being you and doing what you do. We ask that you will share your success in support of the students who come after you. You may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations!
That's it. Congratulations. And congratulations, and as part of the recessional, The platform party and faculty will leave first to form an honor guard for our graduates as they leave CMAC. Everyone is invited to a reception courtesy of AVI Fresh in the large white tent to your left, just outside the CMAC amphitheater. We offer congratulations to our graduates, both here and those who have joined us remotely. Please clear the aisles and make way for our graduates. Mace bearer, would you please lead the recessional?
also one for Henry, real quick.
All right, guys. That's it. Nice job, you guys.
Thanks, Jeff. I'd play Henry if you want to. Do you want us to play more, or are we just a quick Henry?